The skill and expertise at St Thomas's Infectious Diseases Unit is being tested again. London's first case of coronavirus rushed here and straight into isolation. The unidentified patient was infected in China and diagnosed in the capital. As one coronavirus patient enters the unit, one has been given the all clear. Steve Walsh was discharged earlier and is now back at home and reunited with his family. He said in a statement, "I'm happy to be home and feeling well. I want to give a big thank you to the NHS, who have been great throughout, and my thoughts are with everyone around the world who continues to be affected by the virus. It's good to be back with my family, and I would ask you please to respect our privacy from this point on." Mr. Walsh caught the virus in Singapore, and as he travelled to France and then home to England, he unwittingly infected 11 Britons. Professor Keith Willett, the NHS lead on coronavirus, said, "I'm pleased to say that following 2 negative tests for coronavirus 24 hours apart, Mr. Walsh has been discharged from Guy's and St Thomas's NHS Foundation Trust, having made a full recovery following his treatment. Mr. Walsh's symptoms were mild and he is no longer contagious and poses no risk to the public." Steve Walsh was brought here to the Infectious Diseases Unit last Thursday, 6 days later, and he's back at home. The emergency is over for him, but for the rest of the country, it goes on. Where Mr. Walsh lives, there is still understandable concern, including here at Worthing Hospital, where one health worker was infected.
It's worrying. I work at the hospital, so, it's one of those situations where you knew that possibly it was going to come to the hospital sometime, being started in Brighton. So it is worrying, but at the same time, I think, like you say, it's contained. So I'm coming to work as normal at the moment.
Local schools remain open, but they're allowing parents to decide if their children attend.
I just decided to take her out because they could have just shut the school down and give it a clean down, So I'm not taking any chance.
The fears of an outbreak are not restricted to Brighton. 2 prisoners here at HMP Bullingdon in Oxfordshire are being tested for the virus. One has been named as Mark John Rumble. He was transferred here from a jail in Thailand 2 weeks ago. Thai authorities confirmed his identity and insist he was not presenting with any symptoms when he was put on the flight to Britain. There were real concerns that this virus would strike other towns and cities. It was only a matter of time. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.